Hello, I'm Professor Oliver Peckenstaff. Meet Brian and Brianna, two typical young people who are moving overseas. The thought of paying somebody else to pack their home just seems like a waste, especially when they can be using that valuable money for other things, such as setting themselves up in their new home. And who would you choose to trust otherwise? They've decided to pack it themselves, but they have a lot of questions. Which boxes? Am I insured? What about pets? Shipping? What should I leave behind? You are always going to be the best person to pack your own home. They could have employed the services of someone like Chuck and Biff, who are always keen to get cracking and do a smashing job. But why would you, when all you need is know-how and friendly professional support? So why pay somebody else when you can pack it yourself with PIY Removal's easy-to-use system? Don't pack that with Professor Peckenstaff. If you've been asking yourself, what shouldn't I pack? Well, I'm here with some handy hints to help to save you time, money and space. Never pack household cleaners, paints, varnishes, aerosols like hairspray, fly spray, deodorizers, etc. Don't pack fuels, oils or solvents of any kind like turpentine, methylated spirits, thinners, nail polish remover, etc. These items can leak and are considered hazardous. Each country has its own math quarantine regulations, and there is no one source to research each country. PIY Removals does not deal with the transport of live animals. This type of business is highly specialized and should only be handled by experts to minimize the trauma to your beloved pets. Possibly the first place to begin finding information on the moving of your pets could be with your airline, or you could look it up under pet transport in the yellow pages. Never pack food or anything that's damp or dirty. This will help you to avoid any contamination of your own belongings or any math quarantine problems overseas. Never pack valuable items like money, tickets, stamps, trinkets, jewelry, or important papers. Always keep these items safely with you or in your carry-on luggage when you travel. Forget about packing garden hoses and other items that are inexpensive to replace overseas. They can just take up valuable space, be difficult to clean, and they may leak. Think twice about any electrical appliance that plugs into the wall socket. Not all countries use the same wall sockets and power ratings as each other. Buying some appliances overseas may not be as expensive as freighting yours over, only to find out they are useless. Always remove batteries from appliances or remote controls. Batteries can corrode in transit and are considered hazardous. You could get a nasty surprise when you arrive at your destination, them having been in the hold of a ship all that time. Because freight is charged on the amount of space you take up, Brian and Brianna know that they are going to have to do a sort and clean out. So they reckon why not pack and sort as they go. It'll save time and a lot of money in the long run. Pack your belongings one room at a time, starting with the things you don't use every day. Put one person in charge of the inventory. A template for this is supplied in the PIY Starter Kit. There's huge stress when moving overseas, so packing it yourself gives you the huge opportunity of doing it to your own schedule, rather than to somebody else's. Who really wants strangers walking around their home, handling your belongings, fertiling in your drawers, wearing your drawers? Brian and Brianna had grabbed some boxes from the supermarket and their friends, but they're just not sturdy enough for international travel. And having a mixture of box types can make it very difficult to clearly distinguish your freight. PIY Removals offers friendly professional packers who can help you with the awkward items such as lounge suites, dining tables, etc. These packers can also help you to load the shipping container if you have a full load ready to go and don't want to do this part yourself. So here's the good news. The boxes used with the PIY system have been accepted by our insurers, so you can purchase a unique all risks transit insurance cover from us. Most insurers will not provide adequate cover unless the boxes are uniformly sturdy. Usually, an all risks cover is only available if your belongings have been professionally packed. PIY Removals offers convenient rubbish removal. We will arrange for the drop-off and pick-up of a large bin, which you can then fill with your general rubbish and anything else that you might find lying around. Just call us when you're all done and we'll sort out both placement and pickup of a shipping container or collect your packed belongings for transport to the wharf or depot. Because we license reputable international freight companies, dependable export clearance that allows your belongings to leave New Zealand will be organised along with your hassle-free international freight, air or sea, to the wharf or depot overseas. Just give us your instructions. If you don't have enough to fill your own shipping container, it's quite common for some removals companies to hold your belongings until they've collected enough to fill a shipping container. PIY Removals is different. If it's ready to go, it'll go on the next ship. Unless, of course, you've asked us to hold your items for a certain period of time. We can arrange for a helpful overseas contact to get your belongings cleared through customs overseas and delivered to your new home should you prefer not to do this yourself. Your PIY kit is yours to keep. You could flatten the boxes and store them for use some other time, or see if your new country operates a recycling scheme that will enable you to dispose of these materials should you wish to. If you refer a friend to PIY Removals and the job goes ahead successfully, you will receive a $50 gift voucher. And if you're already overseas when you make the referral, this gift voucher could be a very useful thing to give as a gift for somebody back home. Why line somebody else's pockets with money you could be using for contingencies in your new home? Be insured. Save time. Save money. Keep your privacy. Protect your possessions. PIY Removals' simple system makes packing it yourself easy, removes transit insurance disadvantages, and best of all, may provide you significant savings that you just cannot ignore. So there you have it. While Chuck and Biff have relocated the house like a tornado in Kansas, Brian and Brianna have taken the time and invested the care to save themselves not only money, but heartache.